Washington starting group. We've got Bilal Coulibaly. George is out there with Chris Middleton. Then there's McCollum. And it's Sarr in at the 5. Home in the paint. And for Detroit, Harris steps in at the 4 with Duren at the center spot. Cade Cunningham out there with Duncan Robinson. And it's Thompson in at the 3 spot. And we talk about experimenting with lineups early on, DB. What are some examples of that?
Well, you can have two extremes, right, in the modern NBA. Most teams need some sort of small ball lineup that they finish with. But we are also increasingly starting to see teams play with multiple bigs on the floor. You have to be able to have multiple tools in your toolbox.
And then Cunningham with the dunk.
And he can make some jaw-dropping plays. Cunningham loves to get to the 10 and finish with authority.
Pass to Middleton. Sarr with the screen on Cunningham. In the corner, George with it. 6 to shoot. George sets a screen for McCollum. Lets it go with the 3. Middleton can't get it to go. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Pistons. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road.
Here's McCollum. Following the basket by Cade Cunningham. McCollum against Cunningham. And Sarr throws it down.
How about Sarr? Just ridiculous athleticism for a 7-footer.
McCollum against Cunningham. Nice ball movement by Detroit. On the wing, Thompson. Pass to Duren. And Duren slams it in.
Great awareness by Thompson, wanting to find his open teammates whenever he can.
Middleton looking it over. Now Sarr. McCollum outside. Launches it. It's hauled in by Harris.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open and yet somehow comes away empty.
Cunningham passes to Harris. Back to Cunningham. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Cunningham's got 6.
Well, this is what you call hitting the ground running. 4 shots taken, 4 shots made.
Middleton finds McCollum. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
Look at McCollum just going to work. So good at using his creativity to find shots inside.
And this Wizards team, Greg, giving its young players every opportunity to develop.
Yeah, these young guys were the NBA equivalent of drinking from a fire hose. But after years of just treading water and mediocrity, I think the fans appreciate a clear sense of direction from this group.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Detroit.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Thompson no good on the free throw. Wizards trail by 6. Pass to McCollum. Outside, George. Middleton inside the three-point line, and Washington again with the bucket.
And if you're trying to get the most out of Middleton offensively, put him in catch-and-shoot situations.
On the wing, Harris, defended by George. Thompson passes to Robinson. And a wide-open look for Cunningham. Buries it from three-point range. 9 points in the game so far.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Pass to Koulibaly. George finds Koulibaly. McCollum outside. Driving the lane. Rebound, Detroit.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now, here is Robinson. An 11-point game for him in the win against the Grizzlies in Memphis. Cunningham against Koulibaly. And that one drops for him. Cunningham's got 11.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Let's use this break for a quick look at the squads that really made it happen on the fast break last season. The Pistons second.
I mean, it's a crowd-pleasing style, right? I mean, this club just got out and ran at every possible chance.
And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for Washington. 9-point game. Six on the shot clock. With the shot. And another miss by Washington.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Cunningham against McCollum. Cunningham's shot is off. Wizards trail by 9. He lobs it up, and Sarr throws it down.
It's almost too easy for the rookie. Sarr, he just pops up and finishes off that lob.
Outside Robinson. Back to Cunningham. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Robinson's got 3 assists now in this one. And Washington has possession. Middleton the pass to Sarr. And here's McCollum. Now Koulibaly. Still without a basket. McCollum against Cunningham. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Harris outside. Back to Cunningham. Down low. Here's Duran. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
And that's a good shot for him. He can shoot it over almost anyone.
You want that mid-range game in your arsenal. You can't just be about threes and dunks. Sometimes this is a key shot.
Now here's McCollum. In the loss to the Knicks the other night, definitely was not himself. To the inside. And Sarr throws it down.
Well, you see Alex Sarr get off the triple drive and then use that 7 foot to make it an easy finish.
Thompson in the corner. Cunningham outside. Count that one as his 7th bank in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
This guy has absolutely owned this quarter. This is how you lead by example.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
And a chance to check out the stats for Middleton. Some last season stats for him. Put up about 12 points a game, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. And what a luxury for them to have someone like him who can absolutely fill it up coming off the bench.
I love it. He knows they're looking for him to bring immediate offense, and he very rarely disappoints.
Now here's Middleton. Pass to Sarr. Middleton outside. From past the arc. It's hauled in by Harris. Pistons leading by 9. And here is Duran. Covered by Sarr. Duran, no good. Wizards have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. And the big fella, Alex Czar, showing promise. Craig especially at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, I mean, great mobility for a 7-footer. That's invaluable for a big man in today's game. And has the makings of a modern offensive game as well.
Here is Cunningham following the basket by Chris Middleton. And Thompson kicks to Cunningham. Duren with the screen on McCollum. Cunningham. Duren the pass to Cunningham. Robinson for 3. Duren, great positioning on the putback. And the Pistons lead by 9.
And you can see he's got a little bounce in his step. 3 out of 4 to start.
Cullen passes to Sarr. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Sarr's got 8 points.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Outside Robinson. Back to Cunningham. And Sarr pulls it down. Wizards trail by 7. Outside, George. He's looking for Sarr and finds him.
That's a big-time vertical target. Alley-oop for Alex Sarr. Yes, sir.
Here's Cunningham. Playing Memphis, he was nearly unstoppable. Pass to Robinson. Now Harris. Over George. That's good from Harris on the assist by Robinson. Robinson's got 4 assists in the game. Middleton against Thompson. Middleton right side. Count the basket. He's got 6.
And this game already taking shape as an offensive battle.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Detroit shooting their 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Duren. Holland, he's checked in for the Pistons. Karis LeVert comes in for Robinson. Corey Kispert's checked in for Washington. Carlton Carrington comes in for Coulibaly. And both free throws good for Duren. Wizards trail by 7. Carrington with the ball. McCollum outside. His shot is good. Scores his 3rd basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Now, here's Cunningham. He's got 15. Now, here's LeVert. T right on him. He goes out of bounds. That one off LeVert. For the Pistons, Stewart checked in for Duren. Jones comes in for Harris. And Marcus Sasser subbed in for Cade Cunningham. Washington's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Pass to Champagnie. Here's Kispert. Nice ball movement by Washington. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Tremendous lead pass. Boy, that makes your teammates happy, folks.
Johnson against LeVert. We've got 1:08 left in the first quarter of the game. To the wing right side. 4 on the clock. Here's Holland. Bagley with the rebound.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Carrington, that's good.
Assist from Justin Champagnie.
There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter. Now Sasser. Takes the 13-footer. Bagley with the rebound. And so it's Bagley with it. He brings it up for Washington. They trail by 1. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
And missing your free throws usually changes the complexion of a game. Certainly did in that one.
You know this. Nothing gets a crowd into the game more than a bunch of missed free throws. That's one of the worst things you can do on the road.
And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for the Detroit Pistons. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And what stands out to you from the Pistons so far in this one?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
They have done a tremendous job of drawing contact and putting officials in a place where they simply have to make the call.
We've got Isaiah Stewart. Green is out there with Holland. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Sasser in at the 1 spot. That's the group for Detroit right now. And the Pistons with possession here after the basket by Washington. Now here's LeVert. Whitmore defending. A nice shot by LeVert.
Well, Karis LeVert can fill it up from anywhere, but this guy is a terrific mid-range scorer.
Pass to Champagnie. Now here's Johnson. Over Green. Shot by Johnson, no good. The Pistons leading. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. LeVert the pass to Holland. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist.
Bang, bang. Doesn't get much simpler than that.
The Wizards shooting wonderfully up to this point, 67%. Here's Carrington. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Bub Carrington doing some work on the painted area. Make them worry about that aspect of your game.
Here's Sasser, defended by Carrington. Sasser with it. The rebound by Carrington.
Cannot believe he missed that one. Ooh, I'm sure he can't either.
Pass to Johnson. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Here's Sasser, defended by Carrington. Here's LeVert. Latrey sinks the three-pointer. LeVert's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Karis LeVert has worked diligently to make his three-point shot legitimate. Knocks that one down.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. And Whitmore throws it down.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. So for the Pistons, Thompson, he's checked in for Javonte Green. Duncan Robinson comes in for Karis LeVert. And it's Cunningham in for Marcus Sasser. And then for Washington, Keyshawn George, he's checked in for Kispert. Chris Middleton comes in for Johnson. And it's Coulibaly in for Whitmore. Robinson dishes to Thompson. Pass to Holland. Greg, you think about the value of those sage veterans on a team, guys that have been around the block, played a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times they'll echo the message of the head coach. And I tell you what, it's also, as a coach, you love having those veteran players because you can trust what they're going to do on the floor. That consistency is really important, not just for the coaches, but the teammates.
Here's Carrington, following the bucket by the Pistons. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go. It's hauled in by Stewart. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey guys, the Pistons are improving on both ends, but particularly on defense. Cade Cunningham said, everybody is stepping up on that end and taking the challenge to guard. We have a good system that allows us all to play our strengths. We're still hungry, though. We're not satisfied at all. Back to you.
More to prove. Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. A three-pointer is right on target. Middleton's got 9 points.
And this is what Middleton does, hit treys. He's one of the best in the league at helping his team space the floor.
Pass to Holland. Now Robinson. At the elbow, it's Cunningham. They swipe it. In transition, here come the Wizards. Carrington, that's good. Carrington's got the lead up to 1 now for the Wizards. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game, just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Now here's Thompson. 9 points last game out. Robinson for 3. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. Right side, George. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Ron Holland. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
First free throw is good. Doris, it's been fun watching Keyshawn George start his career. And he had quite the journey to get here.
He certainly did. Consider, he was born in Switzerland. His dad is from Canada, but his dad played pro in Europe. George plays for a club team in France and then goes to the U.S. for college. It's sort of been a meandering and diverse hoops education.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Pistons trail by 3. Pass to Duran. Back to Cunningham. To end the run. And the layup is up and in. 17 points for Cade Cunningham.
I love the mentality of Cunningham tonight, looking for his shot, and boy, is he producing.
Here's Koulibaly. Middleton outside. Here's Carrington. Covered by Cunningham. 5 on the clock. And it's Carrington missing. For Detroit, they've gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Duran the pass to Thompson. And stolen by Song. Here's George. And George with the stuff.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
For Detroit, they have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight.
Detroit, Holland taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. A.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Carlton Carrington. So he picks up just one from the line that time. The Wizards with the lead. It's McCollum on the wing, covered by Cunningham. Pass to George. For three, Middleton. Rebound, Detroit. This their first look at this year's Washington squad.
Yeah, and they took care of business against this group last year, winning the season series.
Now, here's Cunningham. 17 points in the game. That ties the game. Cunningham's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And this is the beauty of Cunningham. He can score from anywhere on the floor. That length, obviously, a huge advantage.
Here's Koulibaly. He had 15 points last outing. Pass to George. And here's Middleton. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
Another bucket. This guy just keeping his foot on the gas pedal.
Here's Holland. Duran with the screen on George. Here's Holland. And Detroit again with the bucket.
You love it when a guy can put a slow start behind him and begin to ramp it up.
Koulibaly against Robinson. Outside, George. Here's McCollum. Count that one. McCollum's got 8 points.
And such a clever score. McCollum can unleash the floater, the pull-up. He's got it all.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. There's a check-in for Detroit. Here are the top distributors from last season. These guys always seem to find the open man. Fourth, Cade Cunningham.
Very few guys pass the ball better than he did. I mean, he didn't just have eyes in the back of his head. It's almost as if he had them on both sides, too.
There's the lob to Duran. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Middleton the pass to Sarr. Now here's McCollum. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Your classic combo guard. C.J. McCollum can play off the ball as a shooting guard, but also can run the point at times. A valuable piece for this team.
2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. That one misses.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Thompson dishes to Cunningham. Crafty move. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Pass to McCollum. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Sarr throws it down.
And would you say the offense is coming around for Sarr? He is doing it all tonight.
Here's Cunningham. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. You know, Greg, after struggling with injuries to start his NBA career, Cade Cunningham is figuring it out.
And the former #1 overall pick in 21. Last season, his first All-Star appearance, and he's only getting started.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw missing.
And you gotta love Cunningham with the way that he's just always under control. He wants to play at his pace, methodically breaking down the defense.
And the second free throw, good.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham, a talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
Now here's Middleton. 11 points in the game. Over Thompson. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Middleton's got 7 now in this quarter. This tug-of-war game continues.
And guys, that's lucky #7 already in this game.
Robinson passes to Cunningham. Bucket is good. Cunningham's got 24 points. Washington trailing. Now here's Middleton. He's got 13. Koulibaly with a screen on Thompson. Here's Middleton. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Great to see Middleton producing like this. You can tell he loves to be a factor in his team's success.
Here's Durant. It's blocked. McCollum against Cunningham. McCollum passes to Middleton. Back to McCollum. 6 to shoot. 3-pointer. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Yeah, McCollum is a real danger at the arc. He's an efficient long-range bomber.
With the step back, here's Harris. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And last season, 86% from the line. So he's always had that calm presence at the line, no matter the situation.
That's good from Harris.
He's just one of those veterans you can count on from the line. Harris really makes an impact from the stripe.
And Harris drops them both.
This is definitely not the guy to foul. He loves getting to the free throw line.
And Middleton kicks to McCullough. And Jalen Duren picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
13 foul.
Koulibaly finds George. A 3 from McCollum.
And that combination of length and instincts, that's what makes Cunningham so competitive at the defensive end.
And Duren slams it in.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. George with the screen on Thompson. Middleton against Thompson. Puts it up from 17. Another one falls for Washington.
Well, he's had a one-track mind this quarter, and that is score the basketball.
Cunningham looking it over. 6 on the shot clock. Detroit needs to get off a shot. Offensive rebound. Out to Thompson. Duren sets the screen for Thompson. Back to Duren. With the clock winding down, and Duren slams it in.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Welcome, everybody. The Washington Wizards in our featured matchup, and what a competitive half it's been.
You can see their offense flowing tonight, especially in transition. Maybe all those extra practice drills are paying off.
Their coaching staff has to be pleased with the pace. Okay, switching gears. Let's take a look at the Eastern Conference standings thus far.
Right now for Washington, they knew they'd be in for a rough start. The question is, do they have the tools to turn it around? The front office will tell you yes, but they're the ones who assembled the team.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Cade Cunningham in this game, he's been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Wizards shooting nearly 70% from the floor. They are putting on a clinic offensively. So on the floor for Washington, Chris Middleton is out there with Keyshawn George. Then it's Czar. Then there's C.J. McCollum. And it's Coulibaly in a 2-guard. Here's Middleton, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on Ausar Thompson.
Solid passer and rebounder, but it's really scoring where Middleton shows up big. He can be just relentless on that end of the floor.
Shoot 2.
That one is off.
And the experience and consistency Middleton offers is valuable to this team. He's still such an important player.
He hits the second from the line.
You know, he gets them the lead at the free throw line despite the 1 miss.
McCollum against Cunningham. And slam dunk by Harris.
How about that finish by Harris? He sees his opening and does not hesitate to rise up and be free.
Middleton finds George. Now Coulibaly. Off target from outside. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thank you, Kevin. Plenty of pressure for a player like Cade Cunningham, asked to shoulder the load. He said, that's what I asked for, to be in the NBA, to be in these moments. I try not to shy away from them. He practices meditation, and he says it's really helped me. Anytime I need to just reset, I can do it. Kevin?
Able to dial it in. Okay, Allie, thanks.
And his athleticism is really off the charts. Love seeing Thompson punching home like that.
Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play, brought to you by AT&T. It's McCollum on the wing. 90 seconds now into the second half. Oh, and there's the alley-oop, and stolen by Thompson. Cunningham against McCollum. Cunningham passes to Thompson. Turin sets the screen for Thompson. And Turin slams it in.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
Rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Pass to Coulibaly. Puts up a three. And another miss by Washington.
This is what frustrates coaches. You come out of the half and you miss your first 3 shots.
Here's Turin. He's guarded by McCollum. And stolen by Song. Here's Coulibaly. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got his 5th rebound in this one.
Boy, yet another missed opportunity here. Whatever they talked about at halftime, it's not working.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
And we talk about court awareness. There, McCollum doing a beautiful job spotting the open man.
Cunningham for 3. It's hauled in by George.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Pass to McCollum. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Now just a 3-point Piston lead.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Boy, he may not be the biggest center in this league, but big-time athleticism on display.
Cunningham against McCollum. In the 3rd quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Clock at 6. Coulibaly, no good.
At some point, do you start to think about getting others involved? It has been a struggle.
And Turin slams it in.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. And Middleton kicks to McCollum. And the 3 off target. Pistons leading by 7. Outside for Robinson. Back to Harris. Fires the 3. That one doesn't drop. For Washington, they've gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Middleton against Harris. For the 3. Middleton can't get it to go. Detroit's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Cunningham against McCollum. Cunningham inside. 24 points for him. Can't hit that one. Wizards trail by 7. George finds Song. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got assist number 5 here tonight.
Again, it's the rookie, Alex Sarr, having a monster night, giving us a preview of things to come.
On the wing, Harris, defended by George. To the paint, and stolen by Song. McCollum dishes to George. McCollum against Cunningham. Now here's Middleton. He's guarded closely. That's a miss. His 5th 8 made field goals. Harris with it. George picks him up. Here's Cunningham. Drops in the layup for 2. Cunningham's got 26.
Just showing some grown man strength there. Cunningham gifted at working through the contact.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
And checking out the numbers for C.J. McCollum. Good season for him last year. Last year averaged 21 points per, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it to me is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
For three, Middleton. Robinson pulls it in.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Shot's good by Duren.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
George with the bounce pass. A three from McCollum. That shot is off.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And Harris gets it to go on the assist by Thompson. And it's an 11-point Piston lead.
Oh, great ball movement there.
McCollum feeling it out a bit. Kicks it down to Middleton. A three. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Harris's shot is off. Wizards trail by 11. Inside. Sarr gets the bucket. Sarr's got 6 here in this quarter.
It's all clicking right now for Alex Sarr offensively, and this team loves to see him attack when he's cooking.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's ready to talk things through with them. The Pistons making a change here. LeVert's checked in. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Carrington's checked in. Harris against George. Harris inside. Pass to LeVert. Just 5 to shoot. Duren a screen. And it's LeVert missing.
Boy, that mid-range area, he just didn't look comfortable. Let's be honest.
Now, Koulibaly. To the middle. Here's Sarr. LeVert grabs the miss. Pistons leading by 9. To the inside. And stolen by Koulibaly. And here we go. Sarr gets the bucket.
And a terrific job on both ends of that sequence. Very slick steal and great transition offense.
Now, Dorsey's not always the most efficient player, but Koulibaly is electric.
Oh, my goodness, Kevin. One of the most explosive leapers in the league right now. He can rise and finish with the best of them. Listen, we'll give the efficiency some time because he's got skill.
On the wing, George. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got his 5th assist in this one. McCollum against LeVert. And Thompson kicks to LeVert. Pass to Harris. Beyond the arc. And again, it's the Pistons from deep.
Wow, has he flipped the switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Here's Koulibaly. McCollum with the screen for Koulibaly. 6 on the shot clock. Now Sarr. And again, it's Washington with a 3.
Already expanding his game. Sarr trying to get better at attacking quickly off the pass.
Pass to Thompson. Duren sets the screen for Thompson. Inside. Duren the pass to Thompson. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Well, while we have a second, let's go to the 2K leaderboard for a list of the league's top shooters from last season. Jalen Duren is second.
Put the ball in the bucket. I mean, that's the name of the game, right? I mean, just ask him. He'll have the answer for you.
A different look here for Detroit. Stewart's checked in for Jalen Duren. Holland comes in for Thompson. And Marcus Sasser subbed in for Robinson. And then for Washington, Champagne's checked in. And Kispert subbed in for Keyshawn George. Pass to Carrington. And here's McCollum. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Doesn't quite have the height, but boy, does McCollum have the heart. He's a relentless finisher in traffic.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
There's a minute 47 left in the third quarter. It's Cunningham with the drive. Lays it up off the glass. Cunningham's got 28 points for the game.
And just too fast. Cunningham slices right through him.
Bounce pass Middleton. Here's McCollum. And the layup falls. McCollum's got 18 points in the game.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Sasser. He's guarded by McCollum. Pass to Cunningham. Down low. Here's Stewart. And it's good for two. Stewart's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Now here's McCollum. He's covered by Sasser. 6 to shoot. McCollum outside. Rebound by the Pistons. They've led by as many as 11 points.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. And Washington making a change here. Johnson's checked in.
Craig Johnson.
26 seconds left in the third. Here's Carrington. He has 6. We've got 13 seconds left here in the third quarter. Shot clock at 6. They set the pick. Washington needs to get a shot off here. Connects from three-point range. Middleton's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. The Pistons on top, up 3. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. They've got Holland, Cade Cunningham out there with Marcus Sasser. Then there's Isaiah Stewart. And it's LeVert in at the 3. That's the 5 and the 4 for the Pistons. Johnson against Cunningham. And here is Johnson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Cade Cunningham.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
You know, GA, you just can't say enough about the skill set of young Trey Johnson.
I mean, this guy came into the league ready. I really like how he gets to his shot, regardless of what the defense throws at him. And he can be dangerous if his defense gets to the same level as his own.
And he makes the first. And both free throws good for Johnson.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Johnson against Cunningham. It's LeVert on the wing. Stewart with the screen on Middleton. Here's LeVert. Rebound by Kispert.
Well, stay attached, affect the quality of the shot. That is excellent interior defense.
Yes, that goes in. 23 points for Chris Middleton.
And just about every one of Middleton's shots is a smart one. Even from mid-range, he's not going to force anything.
Johnson against Cunningham. Stewart with the bounce pass. Stewart a screen. Here's Holland. Off target from three-point range.
KYP. Know your personnel. Challenge the great shooter. Excellent job.
Stolen by LeVert. Cunningham inside. Johnson on him. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
What strength there from Cunningham. Converting through contact really will help his confidence.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Detroit, Cunningham. Cunningham. One shot.
Here's Carrington. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Middleton outside. Back to Kispert. 5 to shoot. Rebounded by the Pistons. Stewart's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to LeVert. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Back to Stewart. Now here's LeVert. And the 3-ball is good. Now it's a 7-point Piston lead.
Boy, the confidence level you can see in Harris LeVert to catch and shoot. It hits his fingertips, and he's ready to roll.
Johnson surveying the floor. And he banks in the layup.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Now Cunningham. Going inside. Good on the bucket. Cunningham's got 9 points here in the second half.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Jalen Duren. He's checked in from Marcus Chester. Sars checked in for the Wizards. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Brian Keefe was saying to the team, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Johnson against LeVert. It's good, and the Piston lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Johnson.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
And it's LeVert missing. For Washington, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth.
What an unselfish play. Carrington looking to get others involved.
And so LeVert will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. They've led by as many as 11 points. Here's Holland. And it's off from three-point range. Wizards trail by 3. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Tobias Harris is checked in for Stewart. Thompson comes in for Holland. Robinson is subbed in for LeVert. Middleton against Thompson. And he goes in for the dunk.
And we talk about Middleton's accurate shooting often, but they are reminding us of his dunking ability as well.
On the wing, Harris. George with the steal. And now here's George, the fast break opportunity. Pass to Coulibaly to take the lead. And there's George. That's good on the assist by Middleton. And that's 10 points for George. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game. Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And here's McCollum for 3. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
That's 2 triples for him. 1 in the first, 1 in the second.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Pistons trail by 5. Outside Robinson. Cunningham outside. Middleton against Thompson. Back to Cunningham. Clock at 4. High arcing shot. C.J. McCollum comes up with the rebound. McCollum's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on him.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. First free throw is good. Middleton hits them both.
And after attempting no free throws in the first half, now he's putting the defense back on its heels.
Pass to Coulibaly. Here's McCollum. Takes a 3, and the Wizards hit again from deep.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
Cunningham against McCollum. Here's Harris. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
No matter what looks they get They just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
And to me, he's just playing smart, efficient basketball, really helping his team hang around this one.
Pass to Middleton. Back to Koulibaly. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Koulibaly's got the lead, back up to 10 now for the Wizards. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That'll be the latter half of this two-game homestand.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
McCollum outside. Pass to Song. Middleton outside. 6 on the shot clock. Here's McCollum. Detroit with the rebound. Duren with it. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. And Duren slams it in.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it, because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. Here's George. And he gets it to go. 12 points for George.
Boy, that's exactly the look you're working toward, right at the rim.
Now, here's Cunningham. Over McCollum. Shot is good, and the Wizards' lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Cunningham.
And he had all of us at the table quivering. What a move by Cade.
Here's McCollum. And McCollum with the slam.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
Cunningham inside. He's guarded by McCollum. Cunningham's shot is off. Wizards leading by 8. Here's Koulibaly. McCollum with the screen on Harris. George driving to the basket. Strong move off the glass.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long. Boy, he'd be the first to tell you that is a shot that we expect him to make.
Now McCollum. Here's Middleton. Oh, falling away.
Nice, a mid-range jumper by Middleton. I didn't know guys were allowed to take that shot anymore.
McCollum against Cunningham. Shot from 12. Duren, and he jams it in.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
Duren pulls it down.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
First personal foul. Team second. At the line for Detroit, Cunningham. Cunningham. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that brings them within single digits. And so Cunningham nails both of them. Here's McCollum. 1:39 left in the fourth. Here's Middleton. Takes the three. It misses.
I mean, I guess you can appreciate the confidence, but his three-point shooting has been brutal this half.
Now Harris. Now Duran. Poked away. Now Koulibaly. Outside George. Now McCollum. Stolen by Robinson. And Robinson with a clear path to the basket. Harris. Yeah, count it.
And they needed that bucket. And leave it to Harris to go get it. He knows when it's time to take things into his own hands.
McCollum got it to go off the glass.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. They're trailing by 8. McCollum against Cunningham. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Gutsy stuff in there by Cade.
Second personal foul. 13 foul. At the line for your Pistons, Cunningham. Cade Cunningham. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that narrows the gap to 7. And so Cunningham nails both of them. And he commits the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. 13 foul.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Cade Cunningham. Third personal foul. Team 4. At the line for the Wizards.
Shoot 2.
CJ McCollum, 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's an 8-point game. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
And that one is good. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And an intentional foul right there.
4 personal foul. 15 foul. At the line for the Wizards, McCollum. CJ McCollum. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. Timeout called the Pistons. They're trailing by 8. Guys, your thoughts?
Some call them wins and lessons. Coach not wasting any time making his point.
Well, maybe not his time, but this game is certainly finished. Let's get it over with.
Robinson outside, shoots the 3.
Man, terrific defense by Coulibaly. That's a big-time block.
And so it's the Wizards with the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that'll do it, folks. So for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us. And now our player of the game, C.J. McCollum.